edition of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports.
And make some noise for your Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. Here's Smith on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, sticking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them as he always does, the quarterback seeking his 4th consecutive Super Bowl appearance and a 4th Super Bowl title. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Pretty remarkable, isn't it, Kate, that the worst season statistically in Mahomes' career was still good enough to finish 6th in the MVP voting and reach a 4th straight Super Bowl. Shows just how high his bar is compared to everyone else, and he's still the QB that almost all are chasing.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Man downfield. He's got it. It's Worthy. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Xavier Worthy. A gain of 31 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
2 yards on the play. First down, Chiefs.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. You just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Throwing the out route complete. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
2nd and 6 coming up here. He brings it in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Again, Mahomes to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Well, we all knew who that final pass was going to go to. That entire drive really ran through him, and it continued all the way to 6.
Kind of became clear, right? After the 2nd or 3rd catch, somebody this defense overlooked in their game plan, and it took exactly one series to exploit it. Now, offensively, call it till they stop it.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars, nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
The promise and the potential, well, they've been with Lawrence his whole football life. From high school in Georgia to stardom at Clemson and even a playoff run in Jacksonville. It's just consistency. Week in and week out, that'll be the next step for Trevor in his career.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 28. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Lawrence working from the gun. He lofts one deep, center of the field. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground as they'll bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Hauled in by Gray. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Complete to Noah Gray. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it on second and short. Completed over the middle. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on third. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flat. Throwing again, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. Takes out a one-stop, and he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Another throw for Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
First down, Chiefs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. Second down coming up.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Gun. It's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Throwing it again here. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 10.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Connecting on a slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And a first down, Chiefs.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for 2nd down. Throw in is Mahomes. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half.
Kansas City.
So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
14. Jaguars, nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Cut out left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Jaguar first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a two-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a two-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Butker on now to kick this one away.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
He fields it from the 8. Jukes one defender. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. Here come the Jaguars taking the field on offense to start the third. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
On play action now, Lawrence. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's ETN on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. He brings it in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll run, ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's got it! And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Lawrence to throw it. Rolling left, and he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown.
Okay, we talked to enough coaches over the years, and find me a good red zone offense, and typically you'll find me a good creative quarterback, one that can extend a play, use his legs as effectively as he can his arm.
So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for 2.
The Jaguars.
Here's a toss to the left. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Well, I know we normally look for where the breakdown occurred here, partner, but I think he just made a really good play defensively to get back there.
Yeah, you're not just thinking. He absolutely did it. That defender was reacting. Go shoot your shot. And that is teaching tape for that.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense out to take over. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And we'll not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Andrew Wingard on the tackle. It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Kansas City.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Going to the ground again on 1st. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this 2nd half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
1st down, Chiefs.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the draw, it's Pacheco. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the 37. He keeps it and takes off. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
An 8-yard pickup. And a first down, Chiefs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Man in motion here. Mahomes on 1st and 10. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now pass play. Here's Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs push the lead up to 12.
21, Jaguars 9.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He lofts it deep left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Well, caught by his running back. He won't make the marker. They rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in four-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Short pass brought in, and he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A counter give here to Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. It's Pacheco again. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Right back to Pacheco. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Here we go, 2nd and very long. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. The Chiefs in a victory formation here as they take a knee. So score this a win for the Chiefs. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears, hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silenced because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole